Welcome to the Business Spotlight series. My name is Steve Chiama, and I'm the franchise owner for Action Coach in Fairfax, Virginia. And I'm your host today of the Business Spotlight podcast. And today I have the pleasure to introduce Jaclyn Baldovin, the owner of Radiant Digital Solutions, as my guest. And today we're going to talk about Jaclyn's business, her journey into business ownership, challenges, best practices, and share a peek into what it's really like to build and operate a business. So if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to like and subscribe to get notifications when a new show like this one drops. So Jaclyn, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for being here today. If you would, please give us a little bit of background about who you are and tell us a little bit about your business.
Yes, thank you, Steve. I'm so glad to be here today. I am the CEO and owner of Radiant Digital Solutions, and we're a content marketing agency. We really focus on helping our clients position themselves and their businesses as thought leaders online. So we're really helping to help them build their credibility as well as their reputations and acquire new clients as well as high quality employees. Our focus is social media and email marketing, as well as blog writing and website content marketing. But we also do some other marketing activities for clients, such as print advertisements, things like event banners, event displays. And we really focus on B2B service providers. So that's a little bit about Radiant Digital Solutions. And I started the business in September of 2018. And I really enjoyed running the business, learning from different challenges, learning many different lessons. And
Mm.
it's been such a great journey so far.
It is a journey. That is a fact.
Yes, very true.
Let's talk a little bit. Let's give the watcher, the viewers, a little bit of context here. How's your business structured? Are you sole owner? Have you partners? Do you have you used outside investment? How is this been structured as you've gone along so far?
The business is structured. I'm a sole owner. It's structured as
Hmm.
an LLC and taxed as an S corp.
Okay, very good. Another little kind of structure question that goes along with that is roles. There are a whole bunch of roles and responsibilities in businesses, your own marketing, sales, production, uh, accounting, bookkeeping,
Yeah.
HR when you get there. Which roles do you keep right now?
So I do a lot of the production marketing. So I'm doing writing, I'm doing editing, I'm
Hmm.
doing client management, account
Hmm.
management, that
Hmm.
communication with the clients.
Hmm.
And I actually have a wonderful accountant who helps me with
Good,
taxes, and he can answer different questions that I have related to taxes and different business documents and things like
good.
that. So that has been very helpful.
Very good. Any of those roles that you're looking to grow past at this point?
I would love to get myself out of the production work for the most
Hmm.
part. I enjoy
Hmm.
doing the editing. I have
Hmm.
some contractors who do some of that production work, and I do the editing, which I really enjoy. But I really
Hmm.
would like to outsource those writing roles, the
Hmm.
social media content creation roles, the
Hmm.
email marketing, blog writing roles to more contractors. I have a couple of great contractors who I'm working with now who have been
Hmm.
awesome. Been They've been with me for quite some time, so that's been
Very good.
really good. Yeah.
Very good. All right. So let's talk about a little bit about customers. Who do you serve
Mhm.
best? Who's the target market that you're striving for? And who would you like to serve more of?
Yes. So our target market is B2B service providers for the most part. We
Hmm.
have clients in some other industries, like, for
Hmm.
example, pizza restaurant is one of
Hmm.
them outside of that B2B service provider sector. But for the most part, it's that B2B.
Hmm.
We also really would like to focus on clients that already have a marketing department and that we can
Hmm.
come in and be an extension of their marketing
Aha.
department. Some
Hmm.
of those more medium-sized businesses that already have that marketing but need more support. So I think
Got it.
that's really what we would like to work with, companies we would like to work more with.
Awesome. Awesome. What may, if I was in the B2B space, what would compel me to want to reach out to you specifically? What makes you unique?
Yes. So if you're looking for someone to help establish a more robust online presence,
Hmm.
and you're looking for a marketing agency that's not just going to use AI or use
Mm.
low dollar contractors just to quickly get things out, or someone who's not going to be there for you when you send an email or send a text. Our team really focuses on being the support for our clients.
Hmm.
We're there for them. We're providing very high quality work. We're
Yeah.
constantly doing research, making sure we ourselves are thought leaders in their specific industries. We start working with a client, we may never have worked in their industry, but I can tell you that in the next few months we will be thought leaders, we will understand their industry, we
Hmm.
really learn their voice and make sure to capture all of that in all of our content. So I think really what makes us different is the high quality work we provide and the strong relationships that we build with our customers.
Very, very, very good. Let's kind of change directions a little bit here. What compelled you to go into business by yourself? What was the trigger that took you over that? That's a leap. What took you
Yeah.
over the edge?
Yeah, I had been thinking about it for several years. I worked for a business publishing company for almost 7 years.
Hmm.
And there, my manager really gave me the freedom to work on my own projects. I was able
Hmm.
to, figure out the work that I wanted to do. We had
Hmm.
certain goals, and I could create the projects that I would want to meet those goals.
Hmm.
So that gave me a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit.
Hmm.
And so I had been thinking about it for a while, started to build a little bit on the side. And
Hmm.
I got to a point where I was like, why not? Let me just go ahead and jump right into it.
Hmm.
So I went ahead and did that, and I gave like a 6 week notice for the
Hmm.
publishing company, and just wanted to make sure everything was handed off properly. But
Good.
I really appreciated the support that I was given at the publishing company as well. They were very very supportive when I
Very
decided
good.
to go as an entrepreneur full time. So yeah, that's
Did
really what got me into it.
did it feel like you were jumping off a cliff?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was nervous, but I knew what I had to do. I had a pretty good idea. Yeah.
Thinking about it from a personal perspective, what were you
Mhm.
hoping to get out of this adventure? What was it you were hoping for?
I was looking to have a little bit more freedom in the
Hmm.
ability to not have to do a daily commute. That was one
Hmm.
thing. I really wanted to do more travel, more
Hmm.
long-term travel.
Hmm.
And I was really inspired by people who were working in other countries, and they
Hmm.
had like the laptop lifestyle. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. We've talked a little bit about this. There's a whole bunch of hurdles in this game that we have to learn our way through.
Mhm.
What's been the most memorable of the hurdles you've worked your way through?
Yes. So I think it's been hiring contractors
Hmm.
and being able to hand off that work to other people, and
Hmm.
kind of taking a step back and letting other people have the
Hmm.
freedom to do the work that in the way that they want to do. I think
Hmm.
that's definitely been the biggest hurdle. As I'm working with clients, I want work to be up to extreme high quality. So
Hmm.
that's been a hurdle, but fortunately I think by finding such great contractors, I was really
Hmm.
able to overcome that.
Was it the feeling of letting go that led to was the hurdle? Um,
Yeah, I think it was, yeah, just letting go of the work that I
hmm
had been working on for a
hmm
period of time. Yeah, I
hmm
think that was the main hurdle there.
Going from this comfort zone to a whole new place where, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But understanding that I wasn't going to be able to grow the business if I was still holding on to work. There wasn't any room for me to take on new work at that point. So I really needed to hand some of that off.
very good, very good. Yeah, and that's an important step along the way. Right.
Yes, yes.
Looking ahead, where do you see the business going in the next 5 to 10 years? What do you expect to achieve between now and then?
I would love to see us working with some great larger clients,
Hmm.
really helping them to achieve results, working as an extension of their
Hmm.
marketing department and
Hmm.
helping them to really build their online presences,
Hmm.
grow and achieve that result that really for them to see new clients as a result of our work. So working with several clients like that. And then the second part of that is to hire a good number of employees. Right now, we're just working with contractors, but I'd love to be able to give people actual employee roles
Hmm.
to be able to have jobs like that. So that's really
Awesome.
yeah, that's really where I see the business going.
What do you see as a main challenge in achieving that at this point?
I think it is just as the workload builds up, I think it's the balance of hiring people, making sure to maintain the work as I'm doing that, and then
Hmm.
also finding time to be able to do that sales work to acquire new clients. So just kind
Hmm.
of juggling all those aspects. I think
Hmm.
that'll
Very
be
good.
the most difficult, but yeah.
Got it. Got it. Let's kind of look back just for a second and
Yeah.
kind of ask the question. You've learned a bunch of lessons along the way.
Yeah.
Based on what you've learned, if you were going to start a business like this one today, all over again, is there anything you would learn that you've learned that you would cause you to do it different?
There are, I think I would focus on hiring earlier is one
Mm,
thing that I would do,
hmm
being able to let go of that work earlier,
hmm
focusing on clients who have the budget to be able to actually see results instead of working with really small clients, being able to
hmm
maybe provide them with resources, but to focus
Yeah,
on some of the clients that have that marketing budget. So
yeah.
I think that is what I would do differently. And then also maybe at the beginning, focus a little bit more on sales generating activities instead of just, building my brand, focusing on the logo, all that stuff I can work on that later when I have more funds coming in. But I
hmm
think just being able to focus mainly on the sales generating activities at first.
Very good, very good, very good. So, in the interest of time, we're going to start heading towards wrapping up a little bit here.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so, before we wrap up, let's try a few rapid fire questions and have a little bit of fun, see what we get with those.
Sounds good.
What would you say has been the key to success for you so far?
I think it has been learning that I can, if there are things I don't know how to do, I can figure out how to do them. It's just a matter of doing the research,
Yeah,
talking to people,
yeah.
researching who's the contact for this, and then they'll tell me to contact this person, and it all builds on that. So reminding myself that even if I have no idea how to do it now, just putting in that research and that work, I can figure out how to do it.
It can be learned. Others
Yes,
have. Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Very good, very good. If you and I were having coffee at the local coffee shop and somebody walked in talking about the business they were starting up, what's one piece of advice you would share with that person?
Yeah, I think it goes back to what I was saying about focusing on sales generating activities as you're
Hmm.
growing.
Hmm.
I know I did this myself, and I've talked to other business owners, and they've done this when they first started their business. They wanted a
Hmm.
perfect logo, a perfect website, their social media perfect. And they were doing those activities instead of actually focusing on building relationships with potential customers, reaching
Hmm.
out to, build partnerships and relationships,
Hmm.
focusing on, sales generating activities, maybe like
Yep.
cold email, cold LinkedIn outreach, things like that.
Yep.
So I would tell a new business owner to focus on the sales generating activities
Yeah.
and wait for the brand building activities.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's a really, really, really good point. Very good. Um, Along that line, what's one book you've read recently or reading now that's had impact on how you've been going down this journey?
Yes. So I am reading a book called Happier Hour, and it's by Cassie Holmes. My sister actually gave it to me for Christmas. And it's about restructuring your schedule
Yeah.
to have the happiest to really focus on being happier. And
Hmm.
it's been good for me because I think as a business owner, we all do this. We're
Yep.
focusing on what's next in our schedule. I'm always planning in my head, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
And this book is helping to restructure your schedule for happiness. There's a lot of research in the book, but there's one section too that reminds you to kind of stop and look at what's ahead of you. Take the time to look at the beautiful things, instead of constantly going through the schedule in your head, really take a step back and take a look at what's in front of you and look at the beauty in that.
Where are we going and why are we going there? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. You've had a good journey.
Yes, I have. Yeah. Thank you.
In this journey, which piece of it are you most proud of?
Yeah. I think I'm most proud of being able to hire. I think it really is being able to hire contractors and give people, just some jobs to
Hmm.
really to grow their skills as
Hmm.
well. I think
Hmm.
I think that's the part that I'm most proud of, that I've been able to hire people and build great relationships with them.
Very good.
And yeah.
Very good. Very good. Flipping that question around just for fun, if you had a magic wand and you could magically fix something or improve something in your business today, what would it be?
Yeah, I would love to be able to hand off more of that production work to more
Hmm.
contractors
Hmm.
so I can focus more on sales generating
Hmm.
activities.
Hmm. Very good. Very good. That's actually a good choice. Most important question. People who want to get to know you more, how can they connect with you? What's the best ways to contact
Yes, so they can visit our website. It's radiantdigitalsolutions.com.
you? Hmm.
On the website is my email address. There's a
Hmm.
phone number, all of
Hmm.
our social media. We are Radiant Digital Solutions on Instagram. And then they can also connect with me on LinkedIn.
Very good. Very good. Last question. What's most inspiring to you today?
I think it's really talking to other business owners and learning from their
Hmm.
experiences, learning about their challenges, how they overcame them, and building relationships with other business owners. I
Hmm.
think I found that to be most inspiring. It
Hmm.
really helps me to move forward, seeing the experiences of other business owners.
Yeah, it's a club. There's that we're all facing a lot of the same challenges, but also
Yes,
a lot of the same joys of running our own business. Yeah, that's
yes.
good. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, this has been a great conversation. I've enjoyed this. This is
Yeah,
good. You've shared a couple of good points. I really like the
thank
point
you.
about getting out there and selling. You have it, the rest of it's kind of a detour if you really think about it. The business is about making connections and helping
Yes,
people solve problems. That's good. So for
thank
everybody
you.
watching, save this show and go back and watch it again. Jaclyn's shared some really good points here. And thank you very much. I appreciate what you've done. For all the people watching, Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications every time we drop a show like this one. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. And a special thanks to Jaclyn for being with us, being vulnerable, sharing her story. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Steve. I really appreciate it.